Hi guys, it's Ellie and Mom, and she's not centered because she refuses to scoot into the frame, so please just ignore that. So today we are going to be painting.
I like painting. I like it. I think it calms me. I think it relaxes me. I think I don't have to worry about doing anything too perfect. It's just something good for me to do, to get out some creative juices, and just have some good vibe time.
And my mom is here. I didn't want to paint alone. I wanted her to be here. Mom, how do you feel about painting?
Abstract is easy for me.
And to go along with our painting today, I can never do just one thing at once. I thought it would be fun because I've been thinking about it a lot. And if you know me, you would know that I do a lot of learning and a lot of talking about the Zodiac signs, like astrology, and I have a lot of opinions on them. And so I thought it would be a good idea today to just come on here and do a little painting and ranking some zodiac signs and talking about astrology, which don't read too far into this, it's just something fun I like to talk about in conversations, and I've been educating my mom on astrology. She's been taking notes to prepare herself for this video.
Google.
Google runs the world. You did great, Mr. Google, whoever you are. Should I know who ran Google? Should I know that? If you like to paint, be sure and stick around for this video. If you are into astrology or zodiac signs or just want to hear how I rank your zodiac sign, then stick around. Today, we are going to paint my favorite person in the world.
Me.
No. I think we should find a nice picture of Queen Elizabeth to paint.
Oh, yes.
I love Queen Elizabeth so
Okay.
much. She's my spirit animal.
That's great. She has a great hat.
She's my spirit animal, so we will paint a picture of her. When is Queen Elizabeth's birthday? Let's look it up. She was born on April 21st, making her on the cusp of Aries and Taurus.
No, she's a Taurus like me.
No, she's on the cusp.
April 21st.
Okay, she's a Taurus. That's why I love the Queen. We will get into that. Also, we are running into a problem where I don't know if you can find any more, but we only have like 3 paintbrushes. So it's kind of like just a challenge all in one.
It's like, can you make the entire internet mad at you because you don't like their sign and paint Queen Elizabeth with 5 brushes between the 2 of you? It's gonna be exciting. Some of them are spendy. Yes!
Okay, so first up is Aquarius. Aquarius is January 20th to February 18th. I don't know if I believe that. Hold on. Let me
My
check.
website's wrong. Yours is right.
Because that would make Roro a Pisces. Okay, so Aquarius is first. The only thing I know about Aquarius is that I have a friend who is Aquarius and Paris Hilton is Aquarius, and so that is okay with me. The thing about, Aquarius says they are independent, shy, quiet, progressive, original, humanitarian.
They're like fighting
They're
for
good
causes.
listeners. I've heard about Aquarius that they're really creative and really imaginative and fun. But I don't really know a lot about them except for that it's Paris Hilton and my aunt. And so I'd probably put them somewhere in the middle. I never really think about Aquarius. It's not like a sign that I ever really think about, I'm just like, okay, that's cool. I don't hate you. I don't love you. But what do you think, Mom? Where would you place them? I would just throw them somewhere in the middle.
I don't really know enough about them. So we could put them 10. We'll rank them 10.
Okay, next up, we have got to make some progress on these drawings.
Pisces.
Next up we have
Which
Pisces.
Roro is a Pisces?
Let me just throw this out there. This is gonna hurt a lot of feelings. I don't like Pisces. If you know me at all, you know. I do not like Pisces. They're the worst sign. If we are ranking them best
so
to
we'll
worst,
give them a 12.
if we are ranking them best to worst, they are absolute worst. I don't meet Pisces that I like. Every time I do meet a Pisces, I get in fights with them. We don't get along. It's not anything, like I couldn't tell you one thing. Like people will be like, okay, well what is it about Pisces? Like what makes up a Pisces? I can't describe it. I just don't like them. My dad is a Pisces. My cousin, who I fight with all the time, is a Pisces. People that I have fallen out with are Pisces. It just, I don't like them. We don't work together. That's not happening.
No, you're supposed to be positive. Their
Positive.
good qualities are they're compassionate, artistic, intuitive, wise, and musical.
No, we don't get
They
along.
do have a desire to escape reality, and they can play victim or martyr.
Yeah,
And they like being alone.
I don't like Pisces.
Which is really odd that they get along with Virgos and Tauruses, because I'm a Taurus.
Stop saying Taurus.
Taurus.
It's Taurus.
But then next, Aries.
Next is Aries. Now let me tell you something about Aries.
That's March 21st to April 19th.
Something about Aries, I would rank them actually pretty high. Like maybe my top 5 or like top 8 or something like that. Like definitely in the top, because the stigma about Aries is that they're angry people, but honestly they're just like absolutely chaotic.
My dad is an Aries.
Yeah, and really, really high energy, really just like go, go, go. Did you take notes on them? Yeah, they're fire. They're courageous, determined, confident, and enthusiastic. Yep, that's
Energetic
Aries.
and to be.
And I get along with them.
I like my dad.
Yeah, we vibe. Next up, we have my favorite sign,
The Taurus.
the Taurus. Taurus, I would probably put number 1. I have never met a Taurus that I didn't like.
April 20th to May 20th.
My mom is a Taurus. My best friend is a Taurus. Who else? Kelly Clarkson is a Taurus. Every cool person you know, every just most vibey person is probably a Taurus. They're just so fun and so
We're
cool.
just reliable, patient, and practical.
Honestly just down for a good time.
But we can't be really stubborn. And Queen
Anyway.
Elizabeth is a Taurus, remember?
Yes, Queen Elizabeth is a Taurus. My favorite sign, Gemini. Gemini is May 21st to June 20th. Oh gosh. Here's how I feel about Gemini. I know like 3 of them. Here, they're supposed to be gentle, affectionate, adaptable, learn quickly. I don't know. I know a lot of Geminis, and it's kind of like, I would put them closer to the end. It's kind of like Aquarius, because I don't know a lot about them, and also I know a lot of Geminis, and I get along with them, but they're like not my best everyday friends, you know? So it's just one of those where I'm like, you're cool, but we're not besties.
That's Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
Cancers
Cancer.
get along with Capricorns and Tauruses.
Stop saying Taurus. I would put the
June 21st to July 22nd.
I know a lot of Cancers, like a lot. Like my nephew, my friend who just moved to Alaska, a lot of kids at school, a lot of people in my family. I know a lot of Cancers, and I like them all. They're all pretty okay.
They're tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal, and emotional, sympathetic, and persuasive.
Yeah, I'm okay with a Cancer. Like they aren't my best friend like Taurus, but they're close. I would put them like top 5 too. I like Cancers.
Leo's July 23rd to August 22nd.
Leo? Oh, okay. Here we go.
They're warm-hearted, cheerful, humorous.
I love Leos. If Taurus is my favorite, Leo is my second favorite. Because the thing about it is that everybody gives Leo a bad rap, and they say that they're like arrogant or cocky or something like that. But all of the Leos that I personally have met have been the opposite. They've just been the most chill, kind people, just really down to earth. I like Leos.
August 23rd to September.
Virgo in a sentence is like that girl you see in class who is putting color-coded sticky notes in her planner, you know, and like writing in the fancy pens, and like has really good handwriting. The Virgos are like the most
Analytical.
Yeah, but also just like organized, and they like things to be aesthetically pleasing, and they're not one for chaos. They really like things to be cool and calm and collected. That's how I feel about Virgos. Like Virgo is the opposite of an Aries.
I think your sister is Virgo.
My sister is a Virgo, and yes, she is.
And their weaknesses are shyness, worry, overly critical of self and others. All work and no play.
Yeah, overly critical, all work and no play. There's like the negatives. We haven't really brought up any of the negatives of the signs, but yeah, I like Virgos, but they wouldn't be like my top 5 because we just don't get along, because I don't care about organization or perfection. Is Libra next?
Yeah, that's September 23rd to October 22nd.
Gonna be honest, I don't really like Libras. It's not like a Pisces, you know, but they're just kind of meh for me, you know. There's just something about us that doesn't get along.
I think because their weakness is being indecisive.
Yeah, I hate that.
Cooperative, diplomatic, gracious, fair-minded, and social.
Yeah, the Libra, the stigma for them is that they're supposed to be really, really fair, and like balanced and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just don't like Libras.
Is
Scorpio.
October 23rd to November 21st. They're resourceful, brave, passionate, stubborn, a true friend. But they can be distrusting, jealous, secretive, and violent.
Yeah. I only know a couple Scorpios, and I haven't had great experiences with them.
They get along with Tauruses.
I'm pretty sure Taurus gets along with everybody, Mom. Scorpios are supposed to be like the darkest of the sign, you know, they're supposed to be like into creepy stuff or whatever.
Oh, Sagittarius.
Yeah, baby! Alright, I'm a Sagittarius.
November 22nd to December 21st.
Okay, I'm kind of like right in the middle, like I'm not really on a cusp. I'm a Sagittarius. I think Sagittariuses are really cool if you are someone who is down for a good time. If you are not someone who is down for a good time, then you probably wouldn't like Sagittarius. Oh, also if you're someone who like doesn't like change, because the thing about Sagittarius is they are the wanderers. They have to be always moving along, you know, finding new things, trying out new things. And so if you're like someone who's really, really stable, you don't like to change things up, you probably would not like a Sagittarius, or you probably would not work well with a Sagittarius. Just throwing that out there. What do you think, Mom? Read the things.
They're generous, idealistic, great sense of humor. They always promise more than they can deliver, and they're very impatient, will say anything no matter how undiplomatic.
Yikes,
I
that's
see
probably
that
true.
in you.
Okay, first of all,
Like Ellie.
if you know any Sagittarius, you probably know that we are pretty cool. Just gonna throw that out there. Capricorn is like the non-cutesy, like the non-color-coded version of Virgos.
Responsible, disciplined, self-control, good manners.
Okay, I like Capricorns. I know a lot of Capricorns that I like, but I just wouldn't hang out with them, you know? Like, I would go to them for advice. I would go to them when I need someone to put me in my place. Like, my aunt is a Capricorn, and she's always really helpful when you just need to be told to calm down, or when you need help budgeting. She's great. Do you think I could find one nice thing to say about Pisces? We decided not to give her a face simply out of respect for Great Britain as a country and for love for our dear Queen Elizabeth. We just skipped the whole face part. So these are our silhouettes. Yours is way better than mine. Yours looks like the Queen and mine looks like Helen from Bingo.
Well, my paint got all messed up. See? This is what happens when you mix pink with white and black.
Here.
Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it's okay.
Anyway, so those are our paintings.
You didn't walk me through yours.
mine is not as angular or stately as yours. Mine doesn't really look like the queen. I might have to come back and look at this another time. I was just honestly talking too much and laughing at yours, which turned out great to even think about painting. So we'll come back another time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope nobody's mad that we trashed on your sign. And I hope you guys are having a good time and loving Queen Elizabeth as much as we are.